Hello, once again, Star Wars Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, with another special unboxing. This kind of ties into the last episode in a very indirect way. So, if you watched the last episode, if you didn't go back and see it, I unboxed a bunch of games and vintage items from Heritage Auctions, and I started talking about some of the auctions I didn't win. And one of the auctions, and I don't know if I mentioned it fully, but I started to, but it was a collection of Dixie cups in boxes from all three of the original trilogy movies. And it was a bunch of them, maybe like 7 or 8 boxes. And I bid on it, and the bidding went way past what I was bidding on, and eventually went into the 200s, or maybe even close to 300, or 180, 200, somewhere in that area. So I did some checking, and I decided sometimes when I see things kind of go for crazy amounts, I know that part of that is that they're buying a bunch of them and the bulk items, and that sometimes maybe some people want to flip some of them and then sell them for somewhat or most of what they paid for, so then they basically get and they keep one or a couple of sets for themselves, so they basically get them for free. I'm not sure if that's what they wanted, or maybe they just really like Dixie cups. But I did do some hunting on eBay, and I found some Dixie cups on eBay. Now, you might be asking yourself, why the heck would I buy Dixie cups? Well, they're not just any Dixie cups. Okay, these are Star Wars Dixie cups. Yes, Star Wars plastered their name on everything in the 70s and 80s. And Dixie cups were no exception. This is a very interesting bubble design. All right. So this is what we're talking about. We are talking about a set of Dixie cups with the Star Wars brand, okay, with really interesting and unique Star Wars art on it. This is obviously one featuring Princess Leia. Now this says copyright 1980, but if I'm not mistaken, I am pretty sure that most of the, if not all, of the imagery that you're going to see in these come from the original Star Wars movies or something based on it. Now, if you look on the side, you can see some examples. Okay, now these Dixie cups are little several ounce, maybe 2-3 ounce cups. Okay, and they were meant to be put like in a dispenser or next to your bathroom sink, so that when you were a kid, and you wanted to get a drink of water or use the water to rinse or something, you would just quickly pull one out of the dispenser, drink water, spit it out, whatever, or drink it if you just want a small drink of water, and then throw it away. Okay, but these had really cool art on them. And look at the box. I mean, look at that cool imagery of Leia, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hoping," with R2. It also includes this little thing on the bottom here, which is 8 fun Star Wars toys to assemble and play with. Send me one copy, a number of copies of the Star Wars Punch Out and Make It book. And for each book, I've enclosed a check or money order for $2.95 plus 2 purchase proofs of any 100-count box of Dixie cups. So this is a cool little premium. You could buy the Punch Out and Make It book in the store. I do have one. I think I might have 2. I might have an unused copy and one that I kind of punched out and made some of the stuff with it. They're just little cardboard cutouts of ships and stuff. But that was a cool little thing. You could get this at the grocery store for $1.43. Back in 1970, or back in 1980. So let's take a look at the cups. Now I'm gonna take out, since the box is open, I'm gonna just do that. All right. As you can see, there's quite a few cups here. They might have kept a few for themselves, but let's take a look. So here first you had the Star Wars logo, and then you got the Star Destroyer. Okay, that's cool. See if I can. Oop, there's still more. Oops. Okay. You got the Death Star destroying Alderaan. I'm going to try to put them together. You've got Vader with Leia, and the interrogation droid, which is kind of a precursor to BB-8 if you look closely. That's interesting. Let's see how many different ones come here. R2-D2. And a little short, clawed-armed tripod robot who speaks only electronic sounds. It also includes some Jawas. Another interrogation of Leia. Another Death Star. Another R2. Whoops. Another. So I don't think they make, like, you know, unending amounts of these, right? Ooh, Death Star. Where's the Death Star? Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't Death. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I gotta. This was the Death Star droid. You know, these almost look like comic book art, you know, where there's a little bit more, you know, interpretation. X-Wings and TIE Fighters. You know, there wasn't like, oh, another one for the Jawas. You can see there's quite a few here. Luke, Ben, 3PO. Seems like there's a lot of Star Destroyers. Leia being interrogated by Vader again. Another Death Star droid. Another R2-D2. Another this one. Another X, you know, fighter one. Another one with the Jawas. Another Luke and Ben. Okay, I think we might be getting. Oh, nope, there's more. There's more. Let's see how many different ones we got. We got the Sandcrawler. Got the Land Speeder. We got Luke, Han, and Leia in the trash compactor. Oops, whoopsie. Another one of like that. Another one of Alderaan. Another one of a Land Speeder. Another one of the Sandcrawler. Another Death Star droid. I'm just curious to see how many of each we end up with. I feel like, all right, now I'm getting confused. Where's my Death Star droid? Death Star droid, there it is. Another Luke, okay. I'm just going to kind of, I don't want to go through all of this now. I'm just going to kind of go through and see if I see any other different ones. But so far, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know if there's a rare one, if there's one that only comes up once every so often. But this looks as though... Oh. Here's another one of Tusken Raiders. There we go. Okay. I don't know if this is... I had an X-Wing one, but this one looks different. It's like an X-Wing one with the pilot. Oh, there's a Grand Moff Tarkin. Interesting how they have him in orange. Luke Skywalker. Quite a few guys. I'm up to like a... I'm not going to... Oh my goodness! There's Stormtroopers. You don't need to see his identification. The battle station plans provided by Princess Leia. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch more here. Hammerhead. So cool. Good. Okay, I think maybe that's it. I don't know though, guys. We'll have to wait and see. Because oh nope, there's a Millennium Falcon taking off. Hammerhead again. It's fun as a kid because I wouldn't be doing this ahead of time. I would, you know, I would simply just wait each night and get my little Dixie cup, and it's funny, they're made of a wax thing, so oh, here's another one. There's another one. Oh god, there's a few. Hang on. It's like him with the training remote. Luke. Some more Jabba or alien creatures. Not Jabba. Okay, that's all for those. I think we are... Yeah, I think we've got them all. Or at least we've got... I don't know if they list how many there are. I'm sure that there are some people that mainly collect these. Because... Yeah, I think we have everything. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 or 21 separate types of cups. So, really, really cool. Kind of a cool way to collect. I mean, I don't know. I think it's rather more interesting. I don't know. It seems like something that I will say that the cost of an entire box of these was not cheap, but it certainly wasn't anything like buying vintage figures, you know. So if you're looking for something vintage to collect, this is something you can display them separately, or I'm probably gonna, for me, I'll just keep them in the box, and every so often I'll just take them out and look at them and just admire the art. So that'll do it for this episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm happy I picked up one. I don't think I'll get more. I think I'm happy with just one. I wanted to get one from the original. Maybe I'll get one from each movie, but I did. This is a childhood memory. I mean, we had Dixie cups growing up, and they are starting to degrade, though. They feel a little weird on their fingers. So I would recommend maybe, you know, going through them and taking one of each out and leave the rest of them in here. Otherwise, they're gonna start to feel weird. But whatever. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on Instagram and X, and Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook. And thank you, and like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check out all my other content. Leave comments. Do you remember these as a kid? Do you remember what it was like to look forward to what imagery you were going to get each day? You know, it's kind of a fun little romp in the past. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time, may the Force and the toys and the Dixie cups be with you.